Up for sale now, Vehiclemax. We have a beautiful 2011 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo two-wheel drive, charcoal gray on the outside with black leather interior, with factory navigation, factory color backup camera, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. We're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. It's also got the parking sensors in the rear bumper. There's two on each side of the bumper. These are the ones that beep when you approach another object. There's your Class 4 heavy-duty towing package with the electric connection there ready to go. Driver's side power seat, power recliner, remote start. The remote start is a really neat option, especially in the winter when it's nice and cold. As long as you had the heater on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the heater, and when it reaches temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. In the summer, the opposite. As long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the AC, and it'll cool down the car for you. To start the car, you lock it here, press and hold, press here twice. Hang on here, let me lock it. All right. When you're ready to drive off, all you got to do is unlock the vehicle, open the driver door, and you're ready to drive off. If you change your mind and you don't want to, you're not going to drive off at the moment, you just want to turn it off, just press here, and the car turns right off. Unlock the vehicle. This car has the intelligent type key. This is the type of key that you put in your pocket and you never really have to take it out of it. To enter the vehicle, both front doors have a little rubber switch right on the handle. You press it once, and that opens the door. If you press it quickly thereafter, it opens all the three other doors. The door panels are charcoal black with the dark wood trimming. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, cruise control, tilt wheel, driver's side, power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. You got automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise. Let's go ahead and get inside of the car now and get it started again. Okay, so now when you get inside of the car, it's asking you to press the brakes and hit the push button start because it senses that the key is nearby. So I'm going to step on the brake and start it up. Alright, let's go ahead and get the navigation and boot up. Give it a second. In the meantime, let's put the air conditioning. And we'll put it nice and low so you can hear me talk. It is a touch screen, as you can see. Okay. And by the way, you got dual climate control. Right now I got the driver's side at low, where I'm going to make the passenger side, let's say 68 degrees. And what that means simply is that the AC vents on this side of the vehicle will blow at 68 degrees, while these two here will blow at low, or whatever it is you set it to. There's your factory navigation. When I put the car in reverse, you get the full color backup camera that's got parking guidelines, and also it's got a center line here for your tow. So if you're backing up to a boat or trailer, gives you an idea more or less of where the your receiver is at. Put it back in park. Also, we can remember we got the parking sensors. Down here is your switch for your to disable the traction control. The towing haul mode, which will make the transmission shift a little differently in order to adjust for the extra cargo and disable the overdrive. Of course, you got your hazards. This here is to turn on the switch. This is just not the switch, the plug. Just like your house, when you want to plug any 110 volt device, you turn it on by pressing here and turn it off when it's not being used. I'll show you the plug is in the back of the center console, and I'll show it to you when I get to the back. The switch here is to disable the parking sensors. And you might say, well, why would you want to disable them? Well, if you're towing a boat or a trailer, because of the proximity of the boat or trailer, when you put the car in reverse, the thing is going to be beeping the whole time. So you want to turn it off while you're backing the boat into the ramp or the trailer into the barn or whatever, so it's not beeping the whole time. Once you put the car back in drive, it will enable itself. Okay, you got automatic transmission that has a manual shifting mode. If you move the lever all the way down here, you can make it shift manually by tapping left or right to upshift or downshift. But if that doesn't interest you, just leave it on D and the transmission will do all the shifting for you here. Alright, you got a storage pocket here. Nice and deep storage pocket. Cup holders here in the center. A couple of trays here. In the center console where you rest your elbow, you got some storage. You got a top tier storage and a bottom tier. If you press on the left side here, that's the top bottom tier. The top tier is pressing the button on the right. If you press on this one here, you reveal the bottom tier, and there you get a cigarette lighter adapter underneath there for your chargers. Your main glove box is over here, and there you can see it's got the owner's manual. You also got wood trimming not only in the door panels, but also you see the wood trimming there. It kind of wraps around and it comes around to the dashboard. And then you also have a little bit more over here, and a little bit more over here to complete the wraparound of the front here. Okay, you got a Bluetooth, or what I think Chrysler calls it, the U-Connect, so you can pair your phone. Get controls also here for your stereo, and cruise control on the right hand side here. The car has 49,876 miles. The car is running right now. Keep an eye on the tachometer. I'm going to rev the engine. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see the car's running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance due, nothing like that. The only light that you have up there is the seatbelt light, because I'm not wearing my seatbelt to shoot a video. And up in the top here, in the bottom you got a display to let you know what gear you're in. Right now we're in park. Above that you got a mileage, of course, and then right in the center you got the miles per hour. That would, of course, is going to go up once you start moving. And up in the top you have a compass and an outside temperature readout. This unit has an auto dimming mirror that senses bright light, so if somebody puts their high beams on you, it will darken the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. Up in the top here we got a home link or universal garage door opener where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a gated community. Got map lights on either side, and I believe this pops out into a sunglass holder. Let's go ahead and pan over the dashboard now so you can see it's in perfect shape without any cuts, tears, burn holes, no cracks, not lifting up anywhere. Alright. You've also got a leather wrapped steering wheel, and I'll pan around the nice and slow so you can see it's in spotless condition. In the meantime, let me remind you that we're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays 9 to 5, and always closed on Sundays. Alright, let's go ahead and turn on the stereo. By the way, you have an auxiliary port here for your iPod, and if you pop that little cap off below there, you got your USB port. Okay, it's got like a little plastic there that keeps it in place so that you don't lose the cap. It's a MP3 WMA JPEG, and it also has a hard disk drive, so once you play music, your CD on it, it can record it and you don't have to keep putting the CD in and out. Go ahead and put some music here right now. By the way, you got your satellite up here too, which right now we're on preview because you have to sign up for a subscription. Okay, I believe you can raise the volume in the back of the steering wheel here. You got these buttons here. I think this is the volume here. Close your eyes. Low right down here. If you press the center, it'll mute it. I'm sorry, hang on a second. If you, the cars are all different. If you press the top, you'll raise the volume. If you press the bottom, you'll lower the volume. If you press the center, it's going to move you from AM to FM to satellite, which I just did. Let me press the button again. We got now to hard disk drive, to your CD. There's no disc in there now, as you can see. And back to AM and back to FM where I had it before. So that's what that little center button does. Raise volume, change from AM to FM to all your other options there, satellite, hard disk, and lower the volume. Then the one you got here on the left hand side, I don't know if you can see it there because I'm not really looking. That one navigates about your preset stations. Those are the ones that you set, but of course can be changed. Let's Let's put this back in. Let's see here. Well, you already seen the nav. Let's go to menu. Oops. Let's go back. Navigation, and there's your navigation. Okay, I think we're ready to move on to the back. Before I do that, let me pan over the passenger seating area now, so you can see it's in spotless conditions, without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. You've also got curtain side airbags, and I don't know if you can see that there. Blocking the light there. There you go. Okay, curtain side airbags. Alright, now when you want to turn off the car, remember the keys have been in my pocket the whole time. Just press the stop button. The car turns off. We're going to go ahead and pop the hood so we can take a look in there. We move to the front, but we're going to continue with the inside of the vehicle until we finish there. Alright, this is a 5-passenger, 2 in the front and 3 in the back, and they all have an over-the-shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger, which uses this belt right here. If you don't have a middle row passenger, you can flip this down here, use it as an armrest or cup holder. In the back of the center console, it's a little hard to see here, you got AC vents for the rear row passengers, and this is the plug I was telling you about. It's just like a house plug. You can plug anything that there, just like in your house, you know, hair dryer or anything that that uses a 115 volt. Okay, the left rear door panel, same as in the front, all charcoal with a nice wood trimming. This vehicle does have the child lock protection, and how you engage it is you stick a screwdriver in there or a key and give it a half a twist to the left, and what that will do is that will disable this inside door handle. That's in case you got little ones and you don't want them to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open the door is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers or bigger kids, you stick a screwdriver or a key in there, give it a half a twist in the opposite direction, and this handle will start working again. Okay, you get anchors for your baby car seat. There's 2 here and 2 more on the passenger side over there. Let me give you a look at the headliner so you can see it's in perfect shape without any cuts, tears, burn holes, no stains. It's not sagging anywhere. And let's go ahead and, by the way, the leather interior on this vehicle is in phenomenal shape. Looked like wherever I had this car didn't have any kids, so there's no indentations of baby car seats, and there's just, you know, kids are really rough on cars, especially in the middle section here with all their toys and crayons and French fries and sodas, you know. Anyway, all the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. Got a rear wiper, rear window defroster. Let's go ahead and open up back here. And this is your cargo area, which is very, very large. And you also have the privacy cover. So this cover, you can pull it toward you, slide it, and you lock it on the sides here. And what that will do is that will block, you know, it'll make you can put valuables in here and people will not be able to see what you have. Those seats can also be folded forward to go onto cargo mode. You got another cigarette lighter adapter over here, speakers, and let's go ahead and close up over here and let's move on to the passenger section. Right rear tail light, perfect shape. Alright, you got privacy tinted glass all around except on the front. The factory privacy tinted glass comes like that, and the rear section of the vehicle, not so much the front. That you can add to it, but the factory one comes like that. Right rear door panel, same way, perfect shape. Of course, you got the child lock protection on this side too, and the wood trimming. And I'm sure by now you noticed that the panels don't have any cracks or cuts or tears, no burn holes, none of the speaker covers are damaged. You got bottle holders on every door panel. Give you another look at the interior from a different angle, and at the headliner for that matter. Alright, let's move on to the passenger front, then we'll pop the hood, take a look in there, and then after that we'll conclude the video. As I was saying before, both front door handles have that little switch so you can use the keyless entry mode. Right front door panel, same way. Not only do you have a power seat and power recliner and lumbar support on the driver's side, but also, as you can see, on the passenger side. And besides the curtain side airbags, you also have seat side airbags. So you got airbags here and up in the top, up here. Alright, let's go ahead and pop the hood and let's take a look in there. You got also 4-wheel disc brakes, tire pressure monitoring sensors. Alright, and this is the 5.7 Hemi motor. Okay, so it's got a top of the line engine, very quick, very powerful, and no oxidation, no rust. You know, we have done a safety check, all the fluids and everything has been to make sure it's up to spec. So you can see in great condition here, nice and clean also. Get your label up here. Alright, you also got factory fog lights. I want to talk to you about financing for just a second. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even have some programs for really rough credit. If you want us to get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you see a silver tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.